Okay. Hey, what's happening, everyone? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of the Gaming News, where I run a list of all the gaming news, facts, rumors, reviews, and everything coming out of the gaming industry this week. And remember how I said last week that within the coming weeks, I'm going to be talking about another studio laying off or studios closing down? Yep, and that's what we're going into today. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay for whatever it is, and hope you guys still enjoy. Anyway, this is coming from GameDeveloper.com. This is written by Chris Kerr. That way, you guys can go ahead and, you know, keep me on track here, and you guys can check my work. This is saying Payload Studios is laying off 25% of its workforce. The Terra Tech developer said it has been impacted by the struggles sparking the wider gaming industry. Oh boy. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay, and let's get in. Terra Tech developer Payload Studios has laid off 25% of its workforce. Payload CEO and founder Russ Clark confirmed the news on LinkedIn and said the cuts are a result of the struggles affecting the wider gaming industry. Oh boy. We tried very hard to avoid this, and I won't pretend that we got everything right over the last few years, but ultimately the games market has been very tough in recent times and shows little sign of getting easier. Small independents like us have no protection from this other than nailing it every time, which is much easier said than done, said Clark. Oh boy. Payload will carry on and bounce back from this, I firmly believe, but it's a hard road and it will stay hard for a good while longer. Sorry. He added that TerraTech and spin-off TerraTech Worlds will be maintained and developed without interruption, and implored studios with vacancies to consider those impacted by the layoffs. We wish the best to those amazing coworkers with whom we have shared this incredible journey, but must now regretfully part ways. Hmm. Layoffs and studio closures have been a mainstay in 2024. Yes, it has. Thousands of developers across the industry, sorry, have lost their jobs since the turn of the year, including many at major companies like Embracer, which we've covered, Microsoft, which we've covered, Sony, Sony and Meta, like we've covered, Take-Two, which we covered, and EA, like we covered. Mm, 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 mm. That is a juicy one. Now, this is one of the times where I think that it's not the studio's fault. And I would like to be proven wrong here that they're doing just well and they didn't need to lay off a good percentage of their workforce. Like I can say the same thing from Microsoft, Sony, EA, and Take Two, which has massive wallets, and I can guarantee you that they could have kept some of their workforce. They just chose not to, in all honesty. And to be honest, I think that that's, and I've said that much during my gaming news segments, during those segments. I have said that I felt like there was a lot more those studios could have done. But I think that Payload Studios, which is a independent studio, a smaller studio, I think has more burden to bear and that they don't have the resources that companies like Sony, EA, and Microsoft do. And to be honest and to be real, I don't think the studio's at fault. I think they hit that rough patch and couldn't sustain with so many other people on board. And they also did say, "Hey, please, God, consider, please, other studios, I need you to consider our employees, please and thank you." And they really do give a fuck about the people that they're letting go. And it's like it wasn't down to the people who are writing you know, this log, this news piece here. It wasn't down to them to ask. people to accept, you know, those affected by, the releases. They're asking the studio itself is looking at their competitors, you know, their friends within the industry saying, "Hey, we have some amazing people that just got released. Please consider them. I ask you to consider them." And that's something that I really feel like should be done by a lot of, other studios that really didn't. Instead of just being surreptitiously let go and then, basically, hey, good luck on all your future endeavors. They could have just said, hey, if you have some jobs for these wonderful people, please do so. So, to be honest, I think that this is a really, really, really smart idea. And that they're actually showing that they really do give a fuck, but they really was put in a bind here. And to be honest, I feel like Payload Studios, uh, I hope they get through. I hope they, land back on their feet. And I hope everyone affected by this will also land back on their feet. I don't want them to like consistently have their jobs lost or anything like that because I feel like if this is their passion, they don't want to just be, you know, laid off and basically said, fuck you in that general sense. So I kind of feel some type of way. I'm sorry. I really feel bad for the people that was affected. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. I hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. And with all that, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Go down into the description and go check out all of our lovely and beautiful content creators. Go check them all out. There are a lovely bunch of coconuts, and I can guarantee you that if you guys like my stuff, you guys are gonna like that. So go check them out. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out my personal YouTube channel where I do something like this every single day. So there's no reason why you should not be clicking. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, friendos.